Hey everybody, Ken from Scott Anderson Design here. This morning we just needed to stock up on some moss for a couple builds that we have going on. So it just so happened that when I was out walking my dogs this weekend on the trails, I found some wonderful spots with some great moss. So right now I'm headed out there to start collecting, gathering, so that way we can bring it back to the office and to the yard so we can start harvesting it and using it in our next build. And look how big my hand is. Alright, so this is a great spot for moss. It's a spot that I usually take my dogs walking. I've scouted out a few times to find the best spots. Right here, this whole ground is just covered in it. So we're going to be extracting some of it today. We'll be using it in a few of our pond builds, and I'm also going to try to harvest some of it. So as you can see, I've already started right there with a patch. So the best way I find to extract it, just get in here with a putty knife. We'll start with a clean cut. I figure you don't want to take these pieces too big because they're going to rip on you if you try to pull them too large. So I just kind of cut in like this and then just scoop under with my putty knife. As you can see, got a nice little section. Sometimes we have moss that's very tough and hard to get out of the ground. For this, I take a hook knife. I'm going to start with a nice clean cut. As you can see, it's already starting to pull. And then from there, we can actually even use our hands to just get under there and start pulling it. Sometimes it just needs that little start to get it going. So now when doing this, sometimes I'll just find some easy spots, which is always a blessing, where I could kind of just sneak my hand under the moss. And look at it, it'll just start to lift on me. Now with this, you can just kind of work it, and you just kind of pull it. And you take one section, just like that, and look at that. It just rips right up. How beautiful is that? Alright, so that's bucket number 3. I think that's going to be good. So this is just a great spot that I found. Like I said, this is a spot that I usually take my dogs hiking. I was out the other day hiking with them, and I just happened to notice this beautiful moss patch here. So I'm just going to take this back now to the yard. We're going to harvest it and try to use it in our next build.